I just think it's kind of messed up that a god would punish people just for not believing in him. Well, why would you want to go to heaven if you don't believe in him anyway? I wouldn't want to go to heaven. What? No, heaven sounds awful. I would never want to go there. I'm just saying that I still don't think that you should be punished for not believing in him. Wait, but what do you mean heaven sounds awful? It's eternal paradise. I don't know, I just don't feel like spending forever in a realm with a god that's committed all sorts of atrocities against people is something that I really want to do. I mean, what do you even do in heaven? Just worship him constantly? That sounds terrible. Well, he's your creator. He's worthy of the worship. If I make it to heaven but my loved ones don't, that doesn't sound like paradise to me. Well, none of that's gonna matter in heaven. My loved ones aren't gonna matter in heaven? Well, it's just so perfect up there that that's not gonna be what's on your mind. So is my memory getting wiped, or what's going on there? Well, look, if you're worried about your loved ones getting into heaven, there's still time to save them. Oh no, I wouldn't wish heaven on my worst enemy. Okay, well, your options are eternal paradise or eternal separation, so... Eternal separation, please. What? I haven't had God my entire life, so what's an eternity?
Shalom. All praise goes to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. No, I'm not affiliated with GMS in any way, but I wholeheartedly believe that they are the only ones with 100% truth, and those are the only people I learn from. So, of course, double honors to them. Now, you just watched a video at the beginning of this, and there's 3 points on this video I want to go up on. The person mentioned atrocities. They also mentioned their loved ones. They don't want to be in heaven if they don't have loved ones, and the fact that he doesn't want to be in heaven at all. All right, but just to get the loved ones thing out the way, just real quick, because it just real quick. All right, so we're going to go to Matthew 10 and 37. Only for the simple fact, you know what I mean? He said he doesn't want to go to heaven because he don't know if his loved ones will be there, which is kind of ridiculous. Like he said in the video, eternal paradise. I mean, it's going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Heaven itself is already great perfection, and on the earth it's going to be unlikened to the heavens. But he said he doesn't want to be there because his loved ones are not there. So that basically means he cares about his loved ones more than, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or even that heaven itself. So we're going to read this scripture right here. This is Matthew 10 and 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So, just right there. I could go further, but there's not. That main point is related to him. So, if you love your father or mother more than Yahweh Shai. Well, this is written from Yahweh Shai. If you love your father more, it's some red letters. So Yahweh Shai is saying, if you love your father or your mother more than me, you are not worthy of me. And if you love your son or daughter more than me, you're not worthy of me. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people like, oh, see, it's not saying brothers and sisters. Listen, like the dynamic is Yahweh Shai, father, mother, children. You know what I mean? And if you're doing children, it just, the family tree keeps trickling down. So if you have brothers and sisters, I mean, like, again, I'm pretty sure that, pertains to that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and so let's go straight to the atrocities and why he doesn't want to go to heaven. Now, watching this video and listening to this video, that's a lot of Edomite talking right there. Definitely a wicked Israelite. Either way, it's regardless, but we're going to treat it as if he's an Edomite. We're going to treat this lesson as if he's an Edomite. So, And of course, this is why this lesson is called "It's Atrocities to You, but Blessings for Us." Okay. So we're gonna pack it all around with the atrocities, with the why he doesn't want to be in heaven. All right. So we're gonna start out with we're gonna start off with Isaiah 55:8 and 9. Now, before I read this, let's talk about his aspect of atrocities. He said he does all types of atrocities against humanity, right? Okay, so if he is an Edomite, let's put it like this. What about, because they keep saying God, you know what I mean? So it kind of upsets me, even though they're not talking about ours, they're talking about whatever false God they're believing in. And some of these people who think they know the Bible thinks their Jesus is God, right? So if you want to talk about atrocities that the God that you think is alive, what about his biggest atrocity in the physical form? Is Caesar Borgia? What did he do? He covered the face of of our ultimate judge. You know, Yahweh Shai. He covered the face and had people worship him. Not only that, he was a sodomite. That's a huge atrocity. All right, and matter of fact, yeah, Isaiah 55. Let's get the definition of atrocities. Okay. Okay.
Atrocity.
Atrocity. All right. Here's two definitions. Only two. No, actually, it's only showing me one. It says an extremely wicked or cruel act, typically one involving physical violence or injury. Of course, it could. It could. Mm. I wouldn't even say it says one. It typically one involving physical. I mean, yeah, you war atrocities, atrocity. Yeah, we'll talk physical. You're not gonna you're not getting tortured in the spirit. If you wicked, you're wicked. All right, you're not being tortured. Honestly, you're having fun being the way you are. It is very pleasurable being a wicked person. You want to know how I know? It's because y'all wise to do evil and to do good. Y'all have no knowledge. It's not like y'all look to learn how to be good. Not only that, sins are very tempting. Okay, why is it tempting? Because there can be fleshly pleasure from it. All right, so I already know y'all not being tortured in the spirit, but y'all are wicked and enjoy being wicked. And if it looks like y'all being tortured in the spirit, why are you not searching for a truth or a different way of life? You obviously enjoy being in the way you are. So I wouldn't even say you're tormented spiritually. I mean, other than having a bunch of demons on you, but if you understand what's from right from wrong, you're not really being tortured. You just know you're going through some crazy legion of demons and not understanding why. And if you're not trying to do anything better, obviously it's not a problem. If you're hungry on an island, there's nothing to eat, and somebody offers you something that you dislike and you don't eat it, are you really hungry? All right, are you really hungry? And don't even try to apply that to us, because no, I'm not going to eat the pork. I may be hungry, stomach may be hitting my back, but I sure will not drop to my knees and defile myself. All right, I have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. That's not what he wants me to eat. He'll find me something, or I'll die of starvation. All right, so Isaiah 55:8. We're going to go to Isaiah 55:8. All right, and for these people that do not understand how Lord, again, what his will is not atrocity. We talk atrocity is a physical sense. All right, Yahweh's not down here. Yahweh Shah's not down here. Okay, it's Yahweh's will. Okay, he put the spirit on you, and the people do the atrocities with their own hands. And we're not going to talk about Moses splitting the Red Sea, okay? And yes, Yahweh gave him the power to do that, and the waves came crashing down on the Egyptians. That's not atrocity. He just saved his people from captivity. All right, what about Lot's wife? He told the chick, He told him and his husband, do not look back. What'd she do? She looked back while he was bringing judgment to a wicked area. Look, she was warned. Can you call that atrocity? No. What about Noah's Ark? He went out, warned the people. He said, go warn the people. Nobody wanted to listen. They all drowned. That's not atrocity. That's just ignorance. And we're gonna get to your real atrocity later on. All right, but we're gonna start with Isaiah 55:8. All right. It's Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. So the way you live is not the way he lives. Okay, just like how there's a huge difference between men thinking and women thinking. All right, just vast, so vast you couldn't even measure it of how much knowledge Yahweh Shem Yahweh has, especially the Creator and His Son. The Son, yeah, they both have all the knowledge. It's vast. We are nowhere near the level. Even us, as believers of the word, nowhere near the level. Okay? For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Okay? No matter how much you try to think about it, you'll never understand why Yahweh does what he well, I can't even say does. Everything for him is past tense. He already written it, he already forged the destiny and everything. For what he did. For what was going to happen. You know what I mean? You'll never understand it. You know what I mean? You're part of you congregation of the dead. You're not seeing but we just assuming that you're Esau, okay? You're for sure not gonna understand it. All right, if you're Israelite, you're just cooked. All right, buddy. All right, so we talked about the atrocities of Caesar Borgia. Let's talk about the atrocities of Esau. Okay, you talking about our living God's atrocities? All he did was give out his will. Okay, again, the definition says involving physical violence. Physical. Okay, so what about slavery, my boy? What about the cannibalism, huh? The hunting, literally constantly oppressing us, calling us by bywords, and it's just doing all sorts of things to us. What about the serial killers, the Edomites, huh? What about the Edomites with all this power and all this resources, but not doing nothing for nobody, not even his own people that he considers beneath him? Huh? What about all these wars? Huh? What about concentration camps? Huh? Huh? You want to talk about atrocities? What about right now? What do you mean? We got Frankensteins walking among us. People cutting into their flesh and getting weird parts put on them, getting parts cut off, getting parts replaced. Huh? That's atrocity. Huh? Constantly lying. That's the devil. Deceitful. They're constantly lying to us, filling us with what do y'all call gaslighting, filling us with nothing but lies and Bob's way to keep y'all and the congregation of the dead, to keep you blinded, to keep you not seeking for knowledge. And then what do y'all do? Even to some point, knowing that there's some kind of weird agenda being pushed on y'all, akin to spiritual warfare, y'all still choose to party, play video games all day and night, like you're not looking for any knowledge. You're not trying to study nothing. You're not trying to even find out the purpose. What you think the purpose is live, make some money, have some kids, enjoy your family, then die? What? There's way more to life than that. And that life is coming after. The world was given to the hand of the wicked, and that's why y'all commit all these atrocities today. This is y'all time to enjoy it, but we about to flip it around and get ours. Watch soon. Real soon. Yahweh Shai gonna come down, he gonna flip it, and that's why it's an atrocity to you, okay? That's why you don't want to go to heaven, because I'm pretty sure you secretly know what's gonna happen to you, the mice out there. You know what I mean? And other nations that are not Israelites. You know what I mean? But Esau definitely gonna get the worst. You hear me? But let's continue. All right. So with all I said, we're going to fly down to Revelation 6 and 4. Okay? Revelation 6 and 4. Alright. And there went out another horse that was red. It's talking about Esau. All red over like a hairy garment. This is talking about Esau. And power was given to him. The wicked shall inherit the wicked. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. They could do all the atrocities they want for right now until, you know, your atrocity happens. Until we flip the script, okay? But either way, still to a point, I don't even see it as what y'all did as an atrocity. If that's what your word you want to use, fine, so be it. No, in all honesty, we were just being punished. Accept your punishment. Israelites, accept your punishment. Okay, you was wrong. You was unfaithful. You was doing wrong, especially in those past lives. Just because you don't remember what you did does not mean you do not deserve it. All right. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. To take peace from the earth. Okay? Yeah, Edomites are real walking atrocities, okay? And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Esau is a sword. He's a punisher. All right, he could do all this stuff because it was given him, and the power was given to him. Okay, the power was given to him. And what did he do? He took advantage of it. Okay, I mean that was in his lot, but again, he did too much. Oh, not even too much. He shouldn't have done none at all. Excuse my French. All right, we're gonna slack it. My computer just. All right, so we're gonna go to Romans 9 and 15. All right. All right, this is the main reason. What did he say? What did he ask Yahweh? Who is good? And he said, "Why calls me good? There's none good but the Most High, His Father." That's beautiful. And judgment just means justice. Please understand that judgment is not bad. He tells you why he does judgment. If you do wicked, you're going to get wicked done unto you. If you murder, you must be murdered, right? You got to get killed back. Yep. You got to get killed back. And this is Romans 9 and 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that sheweth mercy. Okay? So he can have mercy on whoever he wants. He can have compassion on whoever he wants. He can harden whoever hearts he wants. He can do whatever he wants. We're his creation. He can do whatever he wants. And because we're his creation, we have no power. He is always justified in what he does. Why? Because he's running the show. All right? He's running the show. This is his. This is his blueprint. He can do whatever he want to it. You don't dare say it. Try if he took you all, tucked your ass up right now, tossed you somewhere. Look, it's only good reason. The only thing it's all of it is just good reason. You probably did it because you a demon. Probably did it because he didn't like you. Who knows? Who knows? But at the end of the day, any decision he makes, anything he does, anything that plays out at all at any point in time, it's for good reason. And just because you don't understand that reason does not mean it's not good. Again, his ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts higher than our thoughts. All right. All right, so let's move on to the next script. All right. So now we got past the atrocities portion of what was done into the Israelites. Now let's get to our big blessing that will really be nice atrocities for you. You know what I'm saying? Really nice atrocities. Let's get Ezekiel 35 and 7. Can we get that? Ezekiel 35 and 7. Where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. Oh, that's easy Slack. Yeah, this should be it. No, that's Ezra. Where's this Ezekiel? Slakia. Bear with me. Here we go. Ezekiel 35 and 7. Alright, this is Ezekiel 35 and 7, okay? I might start before that. Okay. Nice. Alright, so we're going to actually start off from 35 and 1. Now we're going to read on down. Ezekiel 35 and 1. And look, and this is why I said atrocity for you. What does that say? What does that say? I don't know if you can read it. It says judgment on Edom. Judgment on Edom. And that's the empire of the Edomites. Okay? Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, Yahweh Shah, Son of man. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, Yahweh, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Slakia. I'm sorry. Son of man isn't. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. Yeah, Son of man is Yahweh. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. Yup, that's us, the children of Israel. By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Oh, no. Therefore, as I live, saith this lowercase Lord, so it's Yahweh Shah. Therefore I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Shah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hatred blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, basically uninhabitable, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. Ooh, bodies. Fill his mountains with his slain men. And in thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers. Ooh, bodies everywhere. What they saying? So bodies. You know what I'm saying? And in all thy rivers they shall fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Beautiful. Beautiful. And continue on, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thy envy. which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Yeah, I was shy gonna tear y'all up, boy. Mm, 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 mm. And again, it was talking about Mount Seir. Mount Seir don't exist. Yeah. Come on now. We in America, Babylon agree. I'll go to another scripture about Mount Seir in Deuteronomy 2 and 5. Okay? And you tell me what this is explaining. Alright? It says Mount Seir, not American. Idiots. It's Deuteronomy 2 and 5. Okay? Alright. This is 2 and 5. Meddle not with them, as in like to interact. Meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession. Ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat. And ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink. I mean, that's every country. That's every country that do that. But who runs the world? All right, you look at anything, it's always Edom. Esau's always at the top, always at the back of something, always at the forefront, always up there. It's always E. You don't see us owning no prisons, nothing like that. We don't own no record labels. I mean, they say they do, but if you really do a deep dive, it keeps going higher and higher. All right, so let's get Revelation 18. Now remember, we're talking about your atrocities. Okay, Revelation 18 and 6, and this is when we basically get back. This is in the kingdom. We're gonna return double. And this is why you don't want to go to heaven, because you already know what it's going to be for you. It's going to be heaven for us. I mean, it's going to be heaven for. It's going to be the kingdom of heaven. Okay, all souls return to heaven. Okay, but you're not going to live there while you're in the body. All right. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be down here on the earth. So let me rephrase what I said. I know why you don't want to be in the kingdom of heaven, because it's going on this earth. It's going to be unlikened to the heavens. Okay. Let me just make sure. I saw another angel come down. Great power in the earth was land. I don't want to get that power. Okay. All right. We'll just start from 1. Yeah, we can just start from 1. Get it. We'll start from 1. Try to keep up. Okay. 18. Revelation 18 and 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. The kings of the earth, the rulers. And now this her is talking about Babylon the Great. Then it drank for all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. Who has the highest influence in this world? America. Everybody likes America. Everybody wants to go to America, home of the free, land of the brave. Yes, they got them drunk with their ideals or whatever. You know what I mean? Their ideals. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye not be partaker of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquity. There's a lot of wicked stuff that goes here, but right here, here's the next part. Reward her even as she rewarded you. All that oppression that you did, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. I don't even want to get into everything that y'all did. We're gonna do it in a righteous manner. And a lot of this stuff we're not gonna do to you because it's super wicked and sinful. But here's the kicker. We may not be doing as much, but here's the kicker. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according of her words. Ooh, you get a times two. Yeah, you get a times two. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Mm-hmm. How much how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Oh, you cocky, y'all cocky bastards, Edomites. It's some cocky bastards over here. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. Put it down, put it down, put it down. Yes, sir. Alright, let's get Daniel 7:27. I mean, this don't really take a lot of explanation. It's actually quite plain upon tables. You know what I'm saying? It's very plain. Daniel, we getting Daniel 7. Slovakia. Here it is. Daniel 7:27. Okay. All right. I kind of want to start up a bit, but we're gonna start. Mm, we're gonna start from 23. Daniel 7:23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are the 10 kings that shall rise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great works against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, who are the saints, the Israelites, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. It's lasting forever. We ain't never gonna lose power. You know what I'm saying? Is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Mm. Talking about Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. He will rule with the angels and the elect. Yep, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. You ain't going like that. You ain't going like that. Yeah, if I was you, I'd like, I don't want to go either. You hear me? All right, let's talk about the captivity. Okay, let's go Jeremiah 30. We was just near it. Yeah, there it is. Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Where is it? 30 and 16. Okay. All right, and this tells you why. We're gonna start from 15. Jeremiah 31 and 15. No, Jeremiah 30 and 15, not 31. Jeremiah 30 and 15. Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity. Iniquity should sin upon sin. Sin upon sin. Because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee. Yes, you wicked motherfuckers. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. You've been doing some devouring, you're gonna get devoured back. And meaning if you being wicked, you're gonna get that back on you. Double. All that oppression, get it back double. And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee. Ooh, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be healthy. No more none of this, none broken bodies. And I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Beautiful, beautiful. Isaiah 14 and 2. Isaiah 14 and 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, way too far. Here's 14. All right, here we go. We're going to start at 1. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord, Yahweh, will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. The strangers, those are people from other nations. Those that's not Israelites. Remember, again, it's plain. It's so plain. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, okay, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Y'all, it's plain, very plain. Let's keep going. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. You are a possession, an item, a keepsake. You ain't nothing. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. And the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're nothing. Your servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. What? They shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Beautiful. And they shall rule over their oppressors. Beautiful. We ain't gonna continue from that one. It still goes, but we're gonna hit the next one. That was 14 and 2 Isaiah, right? Psalms 2 and 8. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go. Psalms 2 and 8. My Psalms look weird. Say, all right, Psalms 2, verse 8. Yeah, this is Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession, and thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Judges gonna be the Israelites. You gonna be in our kingdom, kingdom of heaven? No, it's gonna be Yahushua's kingdom, but his kingdom of heaven. He's gonna be ruling there, and he'll have us as the judges. It's gonna be beautiful. Y'all understand? Y'all understand? It's gonna be beautiful. Let's do Revelation 2:26. Revelation 2:26. Alright, it's not 6, it's 16. Yep, 16. Oh, no. 2. It's a bad day when you can't read your own handwriting. But I don't. Yep. Alright. I must have wrote down the wrong one. But that's all captivity. That's all the captivity. Slovakia. Yeah, no, I had. Oh, all right. No, I'm looking at the. I was looking at the book wrong. I tripped up. All right. Revelation 2:26. I really like this one. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to whom I will give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit hath said unto the churches. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's from Yahweh said that. He's gonna give us rulership. I mean, he's gonna be the ultimate king there. But we're gonna be we're gonna be handling it. We're gonna build up his kingdom, baby. We're gonna be in charge, large and in charge. We're gonna hit you rods of iron and break you like, you know what I mean? You just read it right there. It's almost exactly the same as Psalms 2:8. All right, so let's before we get into these last two about the best judgment that's going to come, that definitely we're going to get Ecclesiastes 12:7. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to earth as it was, and its spirit shall return to God who gave it. There is no hell. Stop thinking it. If you don't want to go to heaven, you're going to go there when you die anyway and pass through and then just get reborn into the kingdom of heaven. If not, if you don't die this go around, then you're just immediately getting put straight into the lineup of chains. All right? Let's finish these last two. We got Isaiah 63:2. Isaiah 63:2. Yeah. Where is it? I keep running past it, but I always lose it. Isaiah 63:2. Here we go. All right. We can start. We can start from the top. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this in the KJV and the NLT. All right, because some people wouldn't understand. Who is that coming from Edom? Yeah, let me just put in the NLT real quick, so I can have it already right. Already, all right. ISA 63. Oh, yeah, 63. Oh, not 363. There we go. All right, so we got the NLT up there just in case. Well, not just in case. We're gonna go through it. So this is the title of this 63rd chapter is "The Lord Will Be Victorious," and that's Yahushua. Yeah. Who is this that cometh from Edom? Edom's the kingdom of the Edomites, with dyed garments from Basra, and Basra is America. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. All my raiment. I like that. Like that. Like that. The translation sounds a little bit more harsh though. We're gonna get that too. For the day of vengeance is in my heart. So he basically saying his whole body, everything on me dripped down and all red of blood because he was trampling motherfuckers like they grapes. You know how they make do the grapes at the farms, big barrel, and they stomp on them. That's what he's saying. He kept doing it, did it so much now he dripped in blood. You hear me? All right, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. Ooh, all that high and mighty shit. It's over. All right, so let's read that in the NLT real quick. We stopped at 6, right? This is the NLT, Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this? Who is this who comes from Edom, from the city of Basra, with his clothing stained red? Who is this in royal robes, marching in his great strength? In his great strength. It is I, the Lord, announcing your salvation. It is I, the Lord Yahweh, who has the power to save. Why are your clothes so red, as if you had been treading out grapes? I have been treading the winepress alone. No one was there to help me. In my anger, I have trampled my enemies as if they were grapes. In my fury, I have trampled my foes. Their blood has stained my clothes. For the time has come for me to avenge my people, the Israelites, to ransom them from their oppressors. I was amazed to see that no one intervened to help the oppressed. So I myself stepped in to save them with my strong arm, and my wrath sustained me. I crushed the nations in my anger, and made them stagger and fall to the ground, spilling their blood upon the earth. Ooh. 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 I was y'all bad man, but not bad as in bad man. You know what I'm saying? Like bad boy, dangerous boy, beautiful. One more, and then we close it out. Isaiah 34 and 8. I was just there, and I closed my book. Goodness. All right, here we go. Isaiah 34 and 8. He's a bad man, boy. He's a dripped in blood, boy. Ooh, stomp y'all nothing. Y'all great. He compared y'all to grapes. He gonna stomp. Bad man, boy. Bad man. He dangerous, boy. and you don't fear them, crazy. I can understand why you would want to. You run into them. I understand. I understand. Your fate's written. Your fate's written. Yeah, pray you're not an Edomite. And if you're not an Edomite, you better repent and be converted. Return to our customs. Return to the ways of the Israelites. Okay? Stop all this faggot shit y'all doing out here. And by that I mean weak man shit. That weak stuff. Ooh. Alright, I'm trying to see where I want to start. The sword is filled with, oh my goodness. Oof. Yeah. Alright, and this is talking about the alright, I need to get this out because this is prophecy. Alright. Alright, so this is Isaiah 34. We're gonna start from 1. It's called Edom Will Fall. Right? Edom, it says Edom will fall. I don't know if you can see it. I was gonna say the Lord is victorious, right? Alright, so come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is there in the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Y'all know what a slaughter is. Come on now. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all of the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf, and all the hosts shall fall as the leaf falleth off of the vine, and as a falling fig from a fig tree. Yeah, like if you don't understand, like you see the tree in the wind and you just see the leaves falling, you just drop one by one. It should, if anything, all at the same time. I hope not at the same. I actually kind of want to witness it. Like if, I really want to witness the end. Like I know it's gonna be so beautiful. So take your time, Yahweh Shah, please. For me, take your time, take your time. It ain't, look, I'm in a rush to get to see your arrival, but I am not in a rush for your arrival to be short. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna bask in your glory, and I just want to watch you destroy all that you do. You hear me? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Ooh, woo. Behold, it shall come down upon Umdumia and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Oh, can we keep going? Yes, we keep going. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Oh my gosh, you're done. Just straight cut off. Cut off. Just you know what I mean? Like a rich little white girl, and Daddy said, "No more riches. You're cut off. No more rulership for you. Nothing but death. It's down here. It's down here. Wait. He coming says because he know the devil knows he has a short time. I need to pick that one. Salakia, and we almost out of time. Hold up. Yeah, let's actually end it there. Yeah, it's beautiful. You already know where it's at. That was Isaiah 34 and 1 on down. All right. Yeah, that was our, remember, yeah, that was our lesson. There are atrocities to you, but blessing to us. Okay. With that being said, all praise goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to apostles and elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the hope shall elect. Also, again, I'm not affiliated